Hi there, this is Abraham. I am doing a fourth taping of this week number four. I'm so exhausted from having to do this so many times. Here we go. Week number four, technical question. So the last time I did it, it was too long, so I'm not going to have that happen again. So let's just go ahead and get started here. Let's share my screen. While I'm doing this, I'm going to let you all know that I was having problems with I was having problems with the Superbase because I had already originally did these tables, and when I went back to try to redo the assignment, redo the different task, it wasn't letting me. So what we're going to do is we're going to use AI, and because I just really want to get this, I want to get this assignment turned in. It's already late, and I'm going to close some sessions here. Come on, I don't know what's going on there. Okay. Um, okay, why is it taking forever? Okay, let's just. All right. Okay, we're not gonna. My Wi-Fi's being a little fussy here. All right. So let's go back to the assignment again. Okay, and actually, this was not the assignment I wanted. We're gonna go back to home. Yada yada yada. Come on. I got to do this in 15 minutes. Less than 15 minutes. Come on, Wi-Fi. Okay, we want to do the referential bridge. Got it. Okay. So, first question, the architectural breakdown. Study this in your video. You should briefly summarize the concept before starting your demo. The question is, if you're storing millions of raw, unformatted user click stream logs, would you put them in the Superbase, Post Warehouse, or Data Lake? Rule of thumb. Raw data always goes in a lake. Think about a lake as like a depository where you have a lake and there's all kinds of wastes in there. That's what you look at when you talk about a data lake. This raw, unformatted data hasn't been screened, hasn't been put into categories, um, hasn't been initiated. Primary key, or not even that. That's not what I'm trying to say. It's just raw data. Hasn't been filtered, hasn't been edited, hasn't been put in categories. You would want to use a data lake. Data warehouse is something that's actually data that's already been kind of, you know, finished, polished, edited, put into groups, X, Y, and Z. Next question, part two, the build. So they want you to build a table. As I said before, I have this table already built. Um, so we have right here. So this is the database, is the tech, DB Tech Week. What we're going to be using is the movies and the ratings table. So for some reason, when I try to do these exercises, it tells me that either I can't do it because it's already existing or something is happening. So we're going to be using AI for this assignment. And let's get started. Basic, oh, whoops, sorry, wrong one. I had a problem with this referential bridge trying to connect everything. So we're going to just be simple. I'm going to just do this really quick one. I'm going to Command C, which is I'm copying it. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to my AI unit. What I'm trying to do is create a table as the first question tells you to. Oh, what's going on here? I don't like when that happens. That's not what I'm asking. Do Command B. Something. I had the same problem. Yeah, 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 yeah. So it is, what is going on here? It's not what I wanted. So, is that AI mode right there? Okay, that's what happened. Okay, here we go. So this is what the create table would look like. I'm gonna copy this. My Wi-Fi is going kind of slow. So anyway, oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back to this. I'm gonna go back to SQL editor. Okay, wait for it to come up. Pull up my lines. Boom. Gonna be okay, and then I'm gonna just excuse me. Oh, actually, we can keep that. And let's just see what it says. It's probably gonna not let me, but I'm gonna move this up here. Failed to run SQL, syntax at near. Okay, let's just do this. Let's just take some of this out. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna do this. Boom. Run this again. Minimize it. Run NMLS. Blah blah blah. At near. What is that? Near. What is it? Build line 6. Oh, it's this right here. Let's just delete that. See if I can plug it. Okay, there we go. Run enable, blah, blah, blah. And it's going to probably tell me rating. Okay, so yeah, the ratings table already exists. We know that. So that's how you would do that one. Like I said, I minimized it just to kind of show you. I don't really know about the referential bridge. I understand what it means. I just did not do it. We're going to jump forward. I'm going to use AI for this one. Step 2, insert testing data. Insert one movie into the movies table. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go here. I'm going to do a new feed because new feeds, it's better to do it that way so that, whoops, yeah, so that the AI does not get confused. It's good to always have a new feed. Insert one moving to your movie table. I'm going to put right table, table, right, the query for table. See, I'll just, for giggles, just do it. Yeah, tab it over, see what it does. It's going to give me the same thing. All right. So this is what the query would look like. Let's go ahead and copy that. So basically what you're looking at is insert into movies. Movies is a table. These are the four, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns, the values of them below. One is the movie ID. Inception is the title of the movie. Sci-fi is the genre. 2010 is the year that was released, and the ratings is 8.8. So I went ahead and copied that. That's the copy button there. We're going to just go in here. I'm going to paste this in here. Oops. It's going to give me an error because it's probably going to say I don't have this table, which I do. But for time restrictions, we're going to just let's run this. And as I said, yeah, column movie ID of relation movies does not exist. So that is true. Going back to my table editor, as you can see under movies, I don't have a column editor. I have, let me see here. I only have release year, category, title, and in ratings, I have movie ID, user ID. So that's correct. So if I was going to correct this for SQL, then what I would need to do is the error message here says failed to run SQL query error, column movie ID of relation movies does not exist. So there's not a movie ID column. I would have to add it or create one. Okay, let's move on. Oops, I keep checking that. Okay, this is another one. Insert one rating into your ratings table that links to movie ID. So basically, this is asking you to have a primary key that connects with a foreign key. Um, we can do that really quickly, but I'm gonna just have AI tell us what the query would look like. So I'm gonna go into a new feed. I'm gonna go Command V, and then I'm gonna sorry, oh, I did it twice. Like I said, my AI or my Wi-Fi is kind of staggering. I'm gonna say what? I'm gonna say right query. I'm just gonna because I don't want to spend too much time on this. And here we go. What we want to do is I'm just going to just read this. I'm not going to put it into the database, but it says basically what you want to do is insert into. So that's your command, and then you got rating. Rating is the column name and or the table name, sorry, and in that you have RID, mid, stars, rating. So basically, I don't know what these actually mean. 209 would be associated with RID, 101 would be associated with MID, 5 would be stars. So I guess you're giving 5 stars, and then the rating date. So that would be something that would be how you would do this question right here. Moving forward, I'm just going to basically say the testing referential integrity. This is the core of the assignment. You must demonstrate that your guardrails are working. So what you need to do is with the illegal insert, you're going to basically try to insert a rating. So let's say a rating of 9.0 with a movie ID that does not exist. So first of all, the rating will not be able to be put into the table because the movie ID column does not exist. I guarantee you that there will be an error message that will come up. Moving on. The protected delete. Try to delete the movie from your movies table while it still has a rating attached. First bullet, because we used an on delete restrict, the database should stop you. Second bullet, explain why this is better than having orphan records in a database. I can just sum that up that basically orphan records are data that's just been abandoned. In this question here, if you look, try to delete the movie from your movies table. So what you're trying to do is take the movie, whatever the movie was from the movies table, that would be the name of the movie. So let's say the name is one of the tables on the movies table. Um, and there's a rating attached to it. So because we use on delete restrict, that basically takes everything out and leaves no data in that particular column, excuse me, in that particular table name. Orphan records is basically what happens if you don't use this command, because the records that are in a particular table that is no longer usable or has data that is no longer valid, then sometimes if you're doing data analysis and you come across this data, you might include it, and the data is not going to be reliable or consistent. Last thing. So they want you to talk about between schema on write, which is a warehouse, schema on read, which is a lake. So basically, that's just, a schema on write. So that's a warehouse. So a warehouse full of data that's already been like rinsed. I want to say rinsed, um, whitewashed, categorized, put into, categories, data sets, all that kind of stuff. It's already been prepped. Read or lake, excuse me, lake is um it's basically like you're dumping everything. It's all raw, it's all unedited, it's random data from whoever. And it's just kind of like it's like a waste. It's like a lake waste. So there you go. I know this was quick. I had to make it quick because last demo was too long and it didn't record. So let's hope this records. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Okay, great. And I'm going to go to record and I'm going to stop recording. Thank you so much. And this would end the technical interview for week number 4. All right, thanks.